Good morning everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So what can we say about yesterday? We had a pretty big pullback. One of the things that concerns me right now is we have broken the channel to the downside. You can see I've got the channel drawn in here, and we powered through the channel. At one stage I thought we were going to bounce off the bottom of the channel, but then we continued down to the 150. So at the moment for me there's merit to start looking for opportunities to buy into this. I suspect it's going to bounce back to test the break. And the thing is, there were some really good tech results coming out yesterday, yet the stocks were hammered. So read into that what you may, but I think there is a battle of wits going on at the moment with some very grumpy hedge funds at the moment. So anyway, what I'm looking at the moment is I'm looking for opportunities to get into this, and am concerned that we have broken the channel. Now 3,500 is obviously the area that we need to target on the break of this channel, but as usual the trend is up. There's no reason at this stage to be looking for shorts. So until we get a retest of a breakout and a bounce down, the play should be to the upside. So first things first, there is our previous swing low, which is 37.50. So that has broken. We are busy testing it, so that's something we need to pay attention to. And then you're going to have to pretty much start looking, and you can pick any one of these tails, but somewhere along the line you are going to find some support. And this is a fairly good area here. As you can see, there's quite a bit of interaction here. We didn't quite get there. Moving averages here as well, so that's 37.05. I'd actually drop that to 3,700. So 3,700 at the moment is probably my line in the sand. If we get below that, then we've probably got more downside coming. If you look at the oscillators at the moment, we are grouping nicely at the downside. Look to the left, we do have quite a bit of interaction here, so this looks like a fairly good area to be looking for opportunities. And this was a big move straight down, which not sure what's driving it, but a pullback has been needed, and pullbacks are healthy. So what we're looking for is opportunities to get back in on this. And at the moment, I think nothing really happening right now. We've got a bit of an inside bar here, and we've got a bit of a triangle forming. But normally, what happens after a massive day like this, we tend to go sideways the next day or two. Or sort of gently drift to the lower. But we'll have to wait and see what's going to transpire here. So for me at the moment, I'm not 100% sure I want to be in on this just yet. I'm concerned that we've broken the channel to the downside, and that's one thing that we have been watching quite closely. So the break is here. Now the next step for me anyway is to see whether we get rejections off these two areas that we're in at the moment. So that's 37.58 and 37.50. So if we get rejections off this area, then I suspect we've got more downside. The first area is going to be 3,700, and I think 3,700 will be fairly well defended. If that gives way, then we're looking for 3,600, and if that gives way, then we're looking for 3,500. So that's kind of the situation that we have at the moment. So my advice right now is just keep your wits about you. We are going to get some kind of a structure forming very shortly, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see a second move down. So we've had one strong move down, maybe a bit sideways today, and then another opportunity down. But also bear in mind, V reversals always happen on this market as well, so that is also a possibility. Okay, so anyway, so short summary for me is I'm sitting on my hands here. I'm not really interested in shorting just yet. I want to see pullbacks and rejection of levels, and I want to see that in a trading session, not the Asian session. So if we see something on the European session, it may interest me, but I'm more interested to see what's going to happen in the US session this afternoon. Remember, we do have data coming out. We've got the jobs number coming out later today, so pay attention to that as well. Okay, so for me, it's sit on hands, waiting for retest. If we do get retest of this break, which could be the channel, it could be further up, and you know the drill, guys. Just draw your levels in, and there's a fairly good area right here at 37.85, and possibly even take it up to this previous tail here. So if we start getting rejections higher up there, that's definitely the signal that we have more downside coming, and then I'll be in on it like a bear. But for now, patience is key, waiting for that pullback to see what's going to transpire higher up. Okay, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we will catch up with you later on. Cheers for now.